What's up, guys? My name is Jordan Janowitz. I am 5'7". Currently, I'm weighing 193 pounds. I am 8 days out from the NPC Nationals in Miami, Florida. I did the North Americans at the end of August, competed as a light heavyweight, and I took second place out of 39 in the light heavyweight class.
Okay, but so you're 8 days out from Nationals, Miami. Going into this show, what did you do differently from North America's? But what did you change up for the show?
Honestly, I really didn't. Me and my coach CJ Jackson, we really didn't change much up. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it, you know. But what we did 5 weeks out, we played around with my carbs a little bit more. We did a 3-2 split where currently every day I take in about 200 grams of carbs. So for 3 days I would do 200 grams of carbs, and then for 2 days I would drop 50 grams, so it would be 150 grams of carbs. So it was a 3-2 split, and then at 3 weeks out we played with it a little bit more, where I did 5 straight days of dropping the carbs and then 1 day of putting the carbs back in. So I had a few more days for this prep where I had less carbs compared to North Americans.
Okay. Now today you did a shoulder workout, bud. Go ahead and take us through your shoulder workout and the movements and what you like about those movements, big man.
Today we started out with the dumbbell side laterals, and we did 4 sets of 12 on that. That works your delts, the side lateral delts. And then we went on over to the dumbbell rear laterals. That was also 4 sets of 12. That works the rear laterals of your shoulder. And then we did dumbbell front laterals, also 4 sets of 12. That works the front delts. And then after that, we went over to the dumbbell shoulder shrugs. That was 4 sets of 12 as well. So all the exercises were 4 by 12. Obviously not lifting as heavy as I normally would, since I'm only a week out from my show. So the weight, you know, it really doesn't matter right now. Just getting a good pump, but still, you know, lifting a good amount of weight. The intensity is still there. Just you know, don't want to risk an injury or anything like that this close to the show. And then after the dumbbell shrugs, we finished off with an FST7 workout, where we went over to supersetted the machine shoulder press with the pec deck rear lateral. That was 7 sets to 10. It was no rest. I worked out today with my training partner on Team Juggernaut, Jake Pashon. So he would do the superset with the shoulder press, and I would do the pec deck, and we would just switch back and forth for 7 sets to 10. And I got a really, really good shoulder pump from that.
For being a week out too, I was surprised you were filling out, man, and everything. You look like you're still getting pumps and stuff. Most people sometimes by this point are kind of pretty flat. So
yeah, yesterday was actually as I had mentioned, I do that 5-1 split with 5 days with low carbs and 1 day with a little bit higher carbs. So you actually caught me on the day afterwards, where I actually had an extra cup of oats, so that might be why I looked a little bit fuller. But I'm excited to see what happens next week when I drop water and I can carb up before the show. So hopefully I'll look pretty wicked on stage.
How did you get involved with the industry, Bud, and what drove you kind of into the sport, for those people who don't know you?
Well, I had started out as a cross-country track runner, long distance. A lot of you probably wouldn't believe that I actually ran a full marathon and 2 half marathons, probably countless 5K runs, at least probably 70 or 80 5Ks. And I just wanted to get more size and get bigger, so when I entered college at Eastern Michigan University, I was still running on the club distance track team there, but afterwards I would go into the weight room and start lifting, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I started seeing results. So people were always saying, you know, you're putting on a lot of size pretty fast, and I always thought about competing and everything. I'd watch Ronnie Coleman and Branch Warren videos, and those guys inspired me a lot. So I just eventually ran into CJ Jackson, who is the team juggernaut coach at Eastern Michigan University, and I came up to him and I said, I'd like to compete one day if you think you could help me. And he said, if you're really serious about this, then I can help you. And that was in 2011. So by the time 2012 rolled around, I stepped on stage for the first time, and since then I've done 6 shows, and now this is my 7th show competing.
What was your first show you competed at, buddy?
My first show, I was 183. I had really good size there. People were impressed with it, but the conditioning really wasn't there. I was 183 there. I was a light heavy at the Flint Mid-Michigan. And then I did the Mr. Michigan as a middleweight. I took 7th there. And then about a month later, I did the Natural Michigan as a middleweight. I took 1st place as a middleweight and won the overall. And then took the 2012-2013 that winter off. Came back in 2013. I did the Mr. Michigan. I won as a light heavyweight, but I did not win the overall. But that qualified me for Junior Nationals in 2013, where I competed as a light heavy, and I took 2nd place there. And then the following year, this year, 2014, I competed at North Americans, and I took 2nd place again. So my 2 national level shows, I took 2nd place, which is pretty. I mean, it's pretty impressive. I'm happy with that. So I know that at nationals, top 2 turn pro. So I mean, obviously I'm aiming for 1st, but if I can get 2nd again, then I'll be a pro, which would be really awesome.
And a pro card's a pro card, man.
And, yeah, and a pro card is a pro card, absolutely, man. So, this is my 3rd national level show. Hopefully the 3rd time is a charm.
Good deal, man. Well, definitely, over the past 3 years or something as I've seen you compete, I mean, you keep getting better and better every time you come back. I think this year you really nailed your conditioning, so hopefully everything will fall into place for Miami and come back from those cards. But
yeah, the conditioning, it gets better with every show. So this diet from North Americans to Nationals was 10 weeks. I started my diet for North Americans 2nd week of April. So, I mean, it's been officially a 30-week diet. I've been lean for a pretty long time now. So honestly, the diet going into Nationals it's pretty easy, I guess, because I'm so used to being lean. But it's coming to an end, so I'm excited to see what happens next week.
Good deal, man. Well, good luck down there, and hopefully you get a card, and then it'll be nice to go into hibernation mode for you and into off-season a little bit there after you hopefully do well down there.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I know Thanksgiving is 5 days after Nationals, so I'm probably gonna blow up a little bit. Yeah. But I'd just like to thank Kevin Law for letting me use his gym here at Fenton Powerhouse. I'd like to thank everyone on Team Juggernaut at Eastern Michigan University in the Ypsilanti, Ann Arbor area, and my awesome coach, CJ Jackson. Without him, I would not be where I'm at right now. And I'd like to thank you, Jeff Seigel, for letting me film here for my video for Nationals, and my training partner, Jake Pashon, and just everyone that's supported me and been rooting for me. I appreciate it very much.
Okay, good luck, man. Well, everyone from Michigan will be watching for you. So.
Yes, thank you very much, man.
Come on, Jordan. That's it. Come on. Up, move it up. Come on. Yup. Let's go. You're not done yet. Come on.